Hey everybody, welcome back to the Sketchdom. My name is Jason Sketch, and I'm super excited to bring you guys some more Marvel Champions content. Today, we're going to start round 2 of trying to beat the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. campaign using Hawkeye. I refixed the deck up a little bit, and I don't know if I put the old video out or not, but here we are. I'm excited to jump right into it and see if we can't get past Black Widow this time. Let's jump down to the table and find out. All right, everything is shuffled up, so I'm pretty stoked about getting this started. I have got everything in these folders still. In fact, I didn't even get a chance to put out any of these cards last time I played, so we're just going to jump right into it, as nothing's been changed here. The points are still the same up there. We barely got it at 7 health last time. Let's see if we can do a little bit better this time. I have removed 4 cards from the deck from last time we played. Inspiring Presence, Call for Backup, Sharpshooter, and Cyclops. So feels a little weird. I like both Call for Backup and Cyclops, but they just didn't seem to work well with what I was trying to do. And one Inspiring Presence out of there shouldn't hurt me too terribly bad. I hope. So, see what happens. Alright, first things first. Each player searches the counter deck for a minion and puts play engage with them. So, let's go ahead and get another one of those annoying preparation minions out of the way here. So gets to come and go pretty quick. Three damage. I get my bow out pretty fast. He dies pretty quick, so it's not too terribly bad. And it's one less preparation that she has available to her in her kit. So pull that up, and we'll turn the Widow's Web over. Alright, starts off with 2 threat. And we will go from there. So draw into our hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I like the Quinn Carrier. I like the front organization. Expert Marksman. Mockingbird. So good. A good blocking bird. Oh man, she's just not going to fit into what we need to do. Go ahead and discard her, Cersei, and Noble Sacrifice. She's going to come back later. I know she's a good card. Not for what I need right now. We really want to get the Queen Carrier down. So let's draw into something good. Alright. So let's spin the Vibranium Arrow, Nick Fury, and get ready. Alright. Dang, I have to have the Avengers. So front organization. Look for my bow. Quiver was at the bottom. Don't like that. Gonna need the bow. Kind of wishes Quiver counted as a tech so I could use Fitz and Simmons to find it, but here we are. I've been honestly thinking about Hawkeye quite a bit. Is a character that I feel like doesn't get quite a lot of love, and I just want to get better at him. And so I thought it'd be a good time to test him out against against a campaign to see if he could do well here. So we're trying him in leadership for now. I'll probably switch to Justice for the next one because Batroc requires a lot of thwarting, and I feel like he could maybe well with that. We'll find out. So let's go and get the bow onto the table, though. We know we're going to. So flip up. The Hawkeye. Spin the Vibranium Arrow, Nick Fury, and get ready to get Quinn Carrier onto the table. And we'll go ahead and use Quinn Carrier to play expert marksman. I feel like that's a good start. Nice and steady, not very concerning, and we'll keep moving there. So go ahead and get a couple of tokens out there. We got a ready token on our marksman and a ready token on our bow. Means we'll be able to start firing arrows here pretty soon. We're going to go ahead and exhaust Hawkeye. He's going to do 3 points of damage to this AIM commando and go ahead and get rid of him just so he's out of our way. And let's start off with this first turn. So I cannot put anything else out there. I don't have any other items, so let's see what happens. 1, 2, Grant Ward. 3, 4, 5. Also make the call. Oof, there's a lot of interesting things here. Vibranium Arrow, make the call, Grant Ward, and get ready. Grant Ward can almost attack for 1 extra. Cool. So we'll see what happens. Gonna go up to 3. Have these guys. We got to deal with some of their stuff too. I've got a lot I've got to figure out here. A little overwhelming, not terrible. That threat went up. Gonna attack. I'll just take a look at camp for 1. No damage, so really just 1 point of damage. Good job, Hawkeye just took a punch to the face. Nice, we're getting an encounter card. When revealed, you are confused. Widow's scheme. Alright, she's schemed 2. Okay, so those are some lucky draws. I feel like not terrible. Even worse. Alright. On my turn here, let's really want to get rapid response on the table too. Don't think I'm going to be able to make that happen. Get Grant Ward out there. Cost me nothing. He can't defend, but he's going to do some good work for me there for a little bit, and he's free. Stupid good. Your Vibranium Arrow. We will do the Vibranium Arrow. I spend 2 mental resources. I can right that as well. So I'm gonna spend 2 mental to get the Chief Surveillance team. Do a job here for us. Goes down to 1. Threat. Down to 3. Actually, that's great. Let's keep doing that. Okay. Grant Ward will go ahead and exhaust. Oh, and we're going to use the get ready. I still can, actually. That's so good. Okay. He's going to exhaust. Take a point of damage. He'll go ahead and remove 2 thwart. Threat from there. Then going to go ahead and punch for 2. Oh well. Get ready, ready an ally. Grant Ward will go ahead and punch for 2. On Black Widow here. We'll draw the preparation card. Preparation. After this attack, attach this card to the Stun Net. Hero action exhausts character control. Discard this card. Any player may trigger this ability. Attached character can't attack. Okay, well, that's not terrible. I'm going to use him to thwart next turn anyways, and that should be good. So then we will use Expert Marksman and Twin Carrier. Fire the Vibranium Arrow. Makes me exhaust my bow. And 6 points of damage to an enemy. Its attack is also gains piercing. So it goes right through tough. 6 points. 3, 4, 6. Awesome. We're already at 5 health, which was at a much worse spot last time. He has preparation. Nope, no preparation. So no thing on her end. It's ready back up. I kind of really like Grant Ward so far. This is the first time I'm actually using him, and he's actually doing. Oh, before we ready up, I can still do something as Hawkeye. Might as well go ahead and punch for 3. Get her down to 2. And the preparation, no preparation. And they gets rid of one of these fantastic things. So that's super nice. All right, let's go ahead and ready everything back up. I'm still confused. I guess I could have exhausted to get rid of the confuse. Find out. 1. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, okay. It's actually gonna be a fun turn. I might be able to use War Machine to do stuff. And I actually haven't used War Machine very much, but it's actually a fun hand. See what happens next. Goes up to 2. Black Widow's going to go in for an attack. Grant Ward can't defend. So, again, I'll just take it to face. 1. 3 damage. All right, we're down to 5 points of health. Not terrible. Get an encounter card. Acrobatics. When revealed, if you are an alter ego form, change to hero form. Black Widow attacks you. Give her an additional boost. Oh. Ooh, bugger. Really? Okay. I have nothing to defend with here. Let's defend for 1. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So 2 points of damage. No. Yeah, 2 points of damage because I defended for 1. You're down at 3 health. Dang. Okay. That's an interesting turn. That was fun for her. Not so much for me. Alright. I use the power in all of us to get the government liaison onto the table. I'm going to do that there. I would not be able to afford Brody. Did that. So, that really just removes 3. Which Grant Ward is going to go ahead and take himself out. Remove the last 2 pieces of thread up there anyway. So, that is squared away. Is that a treachery? Was a treachery. So I have a mental. Had to have spent. Go back. Hold on. Treachery. Reveal treachery. You may spend a mental resource. Not take damage equal to towards attack. Okay, the treachery was revealed. I would have chosen not to because I was worried about health, especially seeing what the treachery was. So there's a mental resource. Then Grant Ward would have done his thing on my turn. Stinks, but it is what it is. Still wanted the that down, right? What did I spend to get that power in all of us? So I think that was a good play. We'll hold on to War Machine then because I can't play him right now. I am confused, so even playing this card won't do me good. Really sucks. Unless I want to use it to clear my stun. It doesn't really cost me anything. So go ahead and clear my confuse. We're in a safe spot that I can flip down. Hold on to War Machine. Go ahead and flip down. Heal up next turn. And hold on to War Machine. That's everything I can do this turn. Ready everything back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Not a terrible hand. Not the best hand in the world, but not a terrible. Lots of options in my hand there. Going to go ahead and buy 1. Black Widow going to team 2, 3, 4, up to 5. Then we draw our encounter card, which is an AIM soldier with patrol. So we have to take him out before we can deal with the threat. When revealed, if AIM scientists find AIM scientists and put him in play, engage with you. If it is already in play, engages you. AIM scientist did not interplay this way. Place 1 threat on the main scheme. Okay. I'll use at the bottom of the encounter deck. AIM scientist did come into play. He's got an acceleration token. I've got few things going on here. While engaged with you, engage with another minion. AIM scientist cannot be attacked. Okay. We have a way to deal with that this next turn. And I just saw the top card of the deck, so we'll shuffle one more time. Cut it in half. I feel like we're doing pretty good. Okay. I like to get the other government liaison deck. I like to get Maria Hill in play. Guilt. I could totally make that happen. I think I will be doing that this turn. In fact, we're going to go ahead and pop Quinn Carrier and War Machine. An explosive arrow. We'll do that. We'll use 1 explosive arrow. Quinn Carrier to get the government liaison. Right, so now we have 2 government liaisons. Something like that for now. They cannot be used until I'm in hero form. Okay. We're going to go ahead and heal for 3. Get me back up to 6. Flip back up. Both the government liaisons will spend Maria Hill. Play. After Maria Hill enters play, each player draws a card. Linda May. Oh, awesome, and it's not an attack. That's fantastic. Won't trigger her off for preparation here. We're going to go ahead and use the Expert Marksman and Hawkeye's Bow. Play Explosive Arrow. Exhaust Hawkeye's Bow and choose a player. I choose myself. Deal 3 damage to the villain in each that player. So, not an attack, so they all take damage. This guy and this guy are both dead. Black Widow goes down. We are on stage 2. Oh, didn't she? Ooh. Oh my gosh, okay. She does, when she goes up, plays 2 threat per player, so she goes up to 7 here. Okay, we are going to make it. I don't have enough to get Melinda May or Machine down right now. I'm going to go ahead and spend both of them for their mental resources. Pop the shield officer here to remove 2 threat from them. Hold on to Stinger. I don't have another card to be able to use that. I was going to do that differently, but because of how things go, it is what it is. So we'll just hold on to her because she's going to be good for the future. Maria Hill will go ahead and exhaust. On a consequential damage. Remove 2 threat from this. Okay. That was a lot of fun. Hawkeye, I'm having a good time with you. Okay, you are at how much health right now? 15 health. Okay. Ready everybody else back up. Black Widow is now swinging for 2 plus a boost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so now we're going to start being able to recur slingshot with inspiring presence. I'm stoked. Plus we have Fury here. I'd like to get a lot of good things. So catch your breath. This goes up by 2. We're at 5 now. Black Widow comes in for the attack. Maria Hill will defend. She's 2, 3, 4. For your service, Maria Hill. Get an encounter card. Okay, Mad Science. Hinder 2, so it's at 4. Each aim minion gains 1 acceleration token. Awesome. Let's get rid of that pretty quickly. But that's not too bad. My turn. Okay. We're going to spin the helicarrier. Both the shield liaisons. And the Quinn carrier to get Nick Fury into play. Fury will go ahead and draw me 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. All right. Nick Fury will exhaust. Remove 2 threat from this scheme. We're going to spin an electric arrow. Get slingshot into play. Slingshot will go ahead and remove the last 2 threat off of that scheme. Man, don't want to spend the energy on anything, so we're taking a second to look at stuff. Let's go ahead and get the cable arrow out there to remove 3 threat from the scene. Ooh, okay. That's not a bad way to do that. We'll go ahead and spend the energy. Remove 1 from here. Move 1 zero counter from here, and then heal 1 damage from friendly characters. Go ahead and heal Hawkeye back up. We will spend Stinger for Inspiring Presence to ready and heal Shot. So we'll go ahead and move the last 2 threat off here. The way it stays clear for now. And then Hawkeye will go in for the punch. 3. Preparation. And when a character you control attacks Black Widow, remove 1 threat from the main scheme. Oh, I haven't been doing that part. I've been on the part of the... Yep. All good. And then discard the top card of the encounter deck to resolve each preparation ability on this. No preparations. Alright. We got to remember that part where you're moving a threat. That is a part that just doesn't stick with me very well. I think somebody mentioned that to me last time I played Black Widow. Okay. That's everything on my turn here. Ready everything else back up. We are actually in a really fun spot now. Hawkeye is moving. Things are flowing. A little slower than I'd like them to, but it seems to be okay. So, go out to our hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I really would have liked that Noble Sacrifice play. Good. So, also, Slingshot comes back to my hand. The character I've been wanting to play, so I'm excited for that. We then will see the threat go up to 2 by 2. Black Widow will come in for an attack. Character Fury will defend. 2, 5. Fury. We get an encounter card. Alliance. Each Nemesis minion in play activates against you. If no minions activated this way, place 3 threat. 3 pursuit counters on Pursuit by the Past. Alright. That is the first time our Pursuit by the Past has got any counters on it. That's really good. Gonna be 1 more threat, and I get my Nemesis out. Fantastic. Alright. After you flip to this side. Oh, I have it on the wrong side this whole time. After you, yeah, 3 more than the number of players. Yep, so very cool. Okay, my turn. That was a freaking turn. Okay, we could make the call. Make Fury to come back. Make the call. Government liaison, power in all us. Nick Fury comes back into play. We draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Feeling pretty good. Any other electric? So, go ahead and... Oh, well. Spin the Queen Carrier. Get Slingshot onto the table. Well, pretty good spot for her to be. Ooh. Okay. So we'll have Director Fury's going to remove 2 threats. We will then spend Sonic Arrow, play Noble Sacrifice. Discard an ally you control. Heal damage from to your hero equal to that ally's printed hit points. Give your hero to status card. So we get up to back up to 9, and get a tough status card. That's awesome. That also works with Slingshot, who cost me basically not too many resources that way either. I like having Slingshot come back and forth to play those. That's exciting. Okay. Got a few things left here. Trying to figure out how I want to do this. I think we're going to have to spin one of our arrows. So we'll spin the Sonic Arrow. Get another expert marksman out there. We're going to spin Strength. Get the tactical officer to do 2 damage to an enemy. Then we will exhaust both the expert marksman and my bow to stun an enemy, stun Black Widow, deal 3 damage or 5 damage instead if she was already stunned. 3 points of damage. Then do her thing where we don't have any more threat to worry about here. Preparation. Deal 1 damage to each character you control. That's not gonna be terrible. That does pop my tough though, which is fine. It's annoying but fine. Slingshot will go ahead and attack her. 2. And preparation, prevent all damage from this attack. Expert mode, deal that much damage to the. Alright, so it's 2 health points back. Okay, Slingshot did great there. Hawkeye will attack for 3. And preparation? No preparation. Okay. This is cool. I'm having fun. This is great. Alright. So let's ready everything back up. I'm kind of annoyed that the Noble Sacrifice felt like it got wasted. Go up to our hand size. 1, 2, 3. Maybe it won't be wasted. Having the Quinn carrier there to bring out Slingshot is so good. Surprised how much I actually am using the executive board. I didn't get to use them as much last time. Kind of exciting to be able to do that. People seem really down on Hawkeye, and I don't know why. So here's our first 3 cards. Triskelion. There's our freaking quiver and our genius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Slingshot comes back to the hand. Fantastic. Okay. There, it goes up by 2. Lana comes for an attack. She is stunned, so that clears her stun. I hope you guys could see that. That was how I had it. But you could tell. Get an encounter card. Aim Soldier, when revealed, find Aim Scientist. Play and get. Alright. They're annoying, but they're not actually going to prevent me from winning this match. We will get both the government liaisons and genius. Put Melinda May into play. Actually, Melinda uses a basic power. Look at the top card of the encounter deck. You may. You will go ahead and punch for 2. I don't know what the order would be here because this is responses to force interrupts. And the interrupt would come first. Comes down by 1. Duration. Nope. Then I get to look at the top card. And discard it if I want to. Thank you, Melinda. All right. Nice. And then I can do 1,000 other things, but we're just going to end the game here. Hawkeye's going to come in for the punch for 3. Take 1 removal. See if it's one of those that prevents damage. Not. Okay. And that's game, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of cool things. I like some of these new shield cards. I think they're functioning really well. Cool to get Melinda May onto the table. Slingshot is a lot of fun. I'm excited to keep using her in the future. Getting to recur Nick Fury a couple times is pretty great. I didn't realize how I mean, I knew he was a good card, but to use him over and over again was a lot of fun. And to kind of handle things here has been great. So I'm excited for that. We are going to have to look and see what comes next because I need to find the booklet here. And it's behind me. Give me 1 quick second. All right, let's see what our victory instructions are here. For the total number of minions and side schemes in play in the campaign log. That good. There's 2 minions in play. Record the number of secret encounters on each board member card in the campaign. At least 1 board member environment is in play, has no secret encounters on it. Gain 1 evidence card from the shield envelope. Cross out each combination of means, motive, and opportunity in the campaign log that includes the icon on the evidence card. Okay. So we'll record all that information. I'll do that off screen. But let's go ahead and draw our evidence card here. Comes out of which folder? Shield envelope. All right. Here we go. First one. All right. Blackmail. Setup. Each player may add one secret counter on a board member environment. Search their collection for a different justice. Shuffle it into the. Oh, wait, hold on. Each player may add one secret counter on a board member environment. Search their collection for a different justice upgrade and shuffle it into their deck. Player may add one threat on the team. Search their deck for a justice upgrade and add it to their. That's pretty cool. So I'll have to cross that out, and it looks like I'll get to do some cool stuff with justice cards here soon. So that comes in that setup on the next page. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you had a good time seeing Hawkeye doing some, kicking some butt and taking some names. And it feels good to have a win after that big initial loss. So, I'm getting a better feel for what he does, getting a better feel for how some of the cards were, and really it is surprising to me how taking out 4 cards from a deck can change the entire thing. I really think Noble Sacrifice is a huge plus for Hawkeye. I really do. I am going to determine whether I think this deck is going to work for Batroc or not, but I'll take a look at that here soon and get back with you. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. As always, my name is Jason Sketch, and next time I'll be deadly serious next time.